What's good, everyone? It's your boy Snarky Mark, and today we're going to be making some hot honey fried chicken wings. Now, if you like this recipe once I'm finished, please give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, and let's get started. So first things first, you want to start off by seasoning your chicken wings really well. Take them out of the fridge, and then after that, allow it to reach room temperature. You want it to reach room temperature because if you put cold chicken in your grease, it lowers the temperature of your oil, and you're going to end up with chicken that's cooked unevenly. You're going to end up with chicken that comes out soggy sometimes. Maybe the outside cooks way too fast before the inside does, which results to burnt skin and bloody chicken on the inside. So in order to get a good texture, first things first, you have to begin by letting it reach room temperature. Now you can season it with what you want to season it with. I use salt, black pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, and I also used cayenne pepper. Now, look, don't go asking me what the measurements on the seasoning are. I don't know. I'm not no 5-star Michelin chef. I just eyeball it. So, you can do it. So, you eyeball it, put whatever seasoning you like. Like they say, if you ain't sneezing, it ain't seasoned. So, go ahead, season that chicken. Season the flour as well. We'll get to that in a bit. And use what you like, honestly. Whatever flavors you like, use that. I'm from Louisiana. I'm from Lafayette. So I'm going to add me some cayenne in that. You already know. I need it spicy. I gots to have it spicy. I know I'm putting hot honey on it. That don't matter. I still want the actual chicken to be spicy. So you put what you want. So let's move on. So this right here is my flour. I put the exact same seasoning that I'm put on my chicken into here. And also I added cornstarch. Now, once again, I don't know the measurements. I just know that if you're going to use cornstarch, which I would recommend because it adds a lot of crunch, but if you're going to use cornstarch, please do not overdo it or you're going to come out with nasty tasting chicken. Seriously. So, however much flour you put in here, use about 1/3 the amount of cornstarch. Do not overdo it on the cornstarch. Matter of fact, look like I overdid on the cornstarch. Got cornstarch in my beard. All right, let's move on. We're also going to be cutting up some red potatoes. We're going to try to make French fries with it. Not sure how it's going to come out, but honestly, I don't care. Fried potatoes going to always hit. As you can see, I cut it in like potato wedge form. So we're going to see how they come out. Next, you're going to want to grab how many eggs that you need. Depends on the amount you're making. I grabbed 3 eggs and I seasoned them just a tad. So after I put my chicken wings in the flour, I'm going to shake the excess flour off, dump it into my egg wash, shake the excess egg off, and then dump it back into the flour. And then that's going to help it get even more crunchy and even better, honestly. This is the way I've been doing it now. And ever since I've been using an egg wash, I promise you, my chicken has been coming out super crispy. So I'm going to show you how to do it with one. And then after that, I'm just going to move on to putting it in the pan. So I'm not wasting your time dumping every single wing in and out the egg wash. So I'm going to show you how to do it with one. So you're going to grab a wing, dredge it in that flour, shake off the excess. And once I'm done with this, I'm just going to put all these wings in there and shake it up. But just to give you a play-by-play, I'm going to do just one. Then you're going to mix it in your egg wash. And it's only me and my wife eating, y'all, so please don't get on me about using gloves. And I wash my hands after every time I do this. So shake off the excess egg. And then you're going to go back into the flour. And now your chicken is ready to go in the grease. Well, this was just an example. Let's look at some other things before we get to that part. So usually I use cooking oil. I like to use peanut oil or canola oil. Vegetable oil works perfectly as well. But today I'm going to be trying lard. I saw a chef on YouTube used it, and he said it came out really, really good. So we're gonna try lard today. This is not something that I would do all the time, most definitely not. But today I'm experimenting, so you're gonna find out along with me how these chicken wings are gonna come out if they are fried in lard. So now that they're all mixed up, we're gonna begin to put them in the oil. Right now I only have it on medium-high heat. That's because we're gonna go back in. We're gonna put them in a second time. We're gonna do a double fry, and when we double fry it, it's gonna be on high heat. So we're gonna put these in, and we'll come back and see how they look in a little bit. While we're waiting on that, let's go ahead and do our hot honey. Now, if you plan on tossing your wings in the honey, then I suggest, yeah, use a good bit more honey. But me, I'm just gonna do a drizzle on top because the wings are already hot and I don't wanna do too much. So we're gonna make a hot honey drizzle for our wings. As you can see, I've already poured my honey in this bowl. We're also gonna be using soy sauce. Don't judge me. I know a lot of y'all got these little soy sauce packets laying around for when you got takeout. So do not judge me. I don't think I've ever bought a bottle of soy sauce because I have so much already. I got about 100 packs of these. You're gonna add in your soy sauce. Now, usually I would use habanero pepper, but when I went to the store today, I forgot that I did not have any and I forgot to grab some. So we're gonna substitute that with cayenne today. Once you're finished, it's gonna look something like this. Now, I know the soy sauce makes it look unappealing, makes it look black. You probably think it's gonna be overpowered by the taste of soy sauce. But no, it has a strong honey flavor in there, and it has a nice little kick to it because of the cayenne. If you don't want to do this, that's fine. If you're a person that's all about aesthetic, that's perfectly fine. But if you want a really solid hot honey, this is the way to go. I'm sorry it doesn't look like it, but this is how I do it, and it tastes amazing. I hear that chicken crackling. Let's go check in on it. You see that? They are coming out beautifully. Very beautiful. Now, we're going to let this sit for about 5 minutes. Help it cook on the inside a little bit. Then we're going to dump it back in a second time. Now, after your chicken has cooked for about 5 minutes, you want to go and place it back into the oil and let it cook for an additional 2 to 3 minutes. And this right here is the final product, everyone. I'm going to let y'all take a listen to that crunch. And this right here is the final product. As you can see, I actually decided to toss the wings in the hot honey because I had enough to do so. And I think they came out beautifully. So we're going to try one and I'll let you know. All right. That's really good. Very crunchy. The hot honey gives it that extra kick that it needs. Delicious. If I had to say I'd change anything, I probably just would stick to my normal cooking oil besides lard. Lard, it gets hot too easily, so temp control is an issue at some points. But all in all, I think it came out great. If there's any suggestions that you have for me, please let me know. I always want to get better when it comes to cooking. And for those that wanted me to post a video on how I make my chicken, I hope that this satisfies you. I hope that you enjoyed. Thank you for checking out my video. If you liked it, please like, comment, subscribe, all of that. But y'all have a great day. I'm ready to eat.